reconnect with your body using sound and smell. Today, you are going to learn how you can get out of your laptop back into your body and create a nice little moment for yourself to relax and learn facts about how essential oils are created and what it's like to run a essential oil business and make organic essential oils. Let's get into it.
The little bottle makes poof.
No.
I even cry.
No.
It was terrible. Yeah. It happens.
That's like a whole day gone.
Yeah, a whole day, yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Maisha and today we're here with Patricia. Patricia is a alchemist, so to speak. She creates essential oils. We're going to talk about the different herbs that can help you to calm your nervous system. And Patricia, please introduce yourself.
Oh my god. Okay. Hi, I'm Patricia Sacramento. I have a company of essential oils.
Yeah.
I do our own essential oils.
Yeah.
So it's a very traditional process. We do it with a distillator. It's
Yeah.
an old process. But that's why the name of the company we call Alambik. It's Arabian name because the name of the distillator. Without the Alambik, we cannot do nothing.
Cold pressed almond oil is one of the oils used in cosmetic preparations that Patricia mentioned. She said it was valued for its gentle texture and nourishing properties. It is commonly used in skincare formulations due to its fatty acid contents and compatibility with sensitive skin.
The almond oil is like olive oil. You can drink, you can use in your cakes also. Every oil is, but they have to be cold pressed, not refined.
Okay. Glycerine was also something that she mentioned as being a base in what she used for perfumes.
There is the mineral glycerin from petroleum.
Okay.
The vegetable glycerin from the plants that gives you oil. And there is the animal glycerin because it's a process, a chemical process that transforms fat in glycerin.
She mentioned that the olfactory benefits of these plants were dependent person to person, as everyone has different preferences. So she mentioned that you need to choose plants that are specifically tailored towards you and what you like. So the most common mother plant of all plants in aromatics that are associated with having relaxing benefits was lavender. Lavender is one of the most widely used aromatic plants and is often associated with calming and relaxation in sensory practices, probably the mother plant of relaxation when it comes to aromatics. We also briefly saw a mint plant, which is generally more associated for its fresh, cooling aroma and often described as stimulating and clarifying. When asking her which plants were the best for calming your nervous system, she mentioned that these were generally more associated with relaxing and calming effects, starting with orange and orange blossom are commonly used in aromatic blends for their uplifting and balancing scent profiles. Then she also mentioned jasmine, commonly used in traditional perfumery, often associated with relaxation as well as emotional comfort. She also showed us the cypress tree she had on her land, and the cypress has a fresh, woody aroma and is also often described as a grounding aromatic that is connected to forest environments. Traditionally, the emotional associations for specific herbs, including geranium, which is used as aromatic and cosmetic blend and traditionally is associated with emotional balance and comfort, particularly also during periods or stress of hormonal cycles for women or even menopause. Then she showed us her beautiful collection of dried plants. It was so nice to smell each of them individually. It was really like a sensory overload of smells. When I walked into the room, everything smelled so lovely. She mentioned pink pepper as a warm, slightly spicy aroma that is often used in perfumery for its stimulating and energizing scent profile.
And it's going to increase the production of endorphins in your body.
Really?
So the smell is going to
stimulant.
Yes, just like if you were running
Running.
like that. So
You could trick yourself into thinking that you're running by smell.
It's going to make you increase more good feelings and you feel more higher.
Like an athlete, a
Wonderful.
top sport.
I feel wonderful. So it's for depression, people who are down when you are
Just by smelling it.
Yes.
She mentioned bay leaf, which is traditionally associated with clarity and focus and is often symbolically linked to motivation and creative energy.
Project you cannot finish with bay leaf, you can
finish
do everything. Suddenly everything makes sense. You
No
open
way.
something and say, okay, I'm going to put this there and there, and everything is husband do.
And
It's
then
what I do. It's what I say of bay leaf. Get up and
then the next day you come here, like, who did that? You're like, oh, it was me on bay leaf.
Yeah. That you have to
Bay leaf.
realize it's very good.
Lastly, we also have boldo, which is a plant that is used in some traditional herbal practices and is often associated with digestive and emotional support. I can tell you a story. So this is boldo. I had it actually in Brazil. So in Brazil, I had a really bad stomachache, and there was a guy at a restaurant, and he got this for me, and he made tea. It was the most bitter taste I have ever tasted.
Bitter.
Very
It
bitter.
is bitter. I know.
Extremely bitter. But my stomach problems went away instantly.
It helps you when you are sad with something that you need to process.
Interesting. As tea.
Yeah.
To be consumed. But this one is also really strong, and they said that there was a very specific way that you consume it, because if you take too much, it's also like not good for you.
It's that.
So how do you consume it in a safe way?
In a tea.
So like how many leaves? Like 3?
No, more. But normally it's dry.
I
that
see.
we use. So it's a spoon just
Of
like
dried
a normal
boldo
tea.
leaves.
Yeah. You cannot overreact, because if you feel it was very bitter. So
It was so bitter.
So
It was
imagine if it was too much.
really-
it was impossible of drinking.
I almost. The specific application can vary across cultures and belief systems, as well as person-specific preferences.
In the beginning, I said, that's too much. That's stories. I don't believe in everything. A little bit, but not enough. And suddenly, for example, with lavender, I was here. I start saying,
Like, I want to sleep.
I want to put my head down. I'm so well.
Really?
That's 1 hour.
Oh my
I said, my God, that was 1 hour of my life.
Overall, across all of these plants and ingredients, what stands out the most is how they're used in different ways, either for skincare, for perfumes, scents, or even sensory experiences, for massages or other methods such as using a burning candle or wax candles, or even just lighting the oil on fire to diffuse the scents of the oils, or even using a diffuser. So in this sense, sensory experiences that are induced during aromatic therapies are very person specific. So we're going to one of her friends' places to get some lavender, because today we are going to see how lavender essential oil is made. We have to get cutting because we have 4 bags to fill. So
First, we
let's
have
go.
to work.
Can you tell us what we're gonna do today?
Yeah, we have to cut this lavender that it's outside the wall.
Yeah, okay.
So
Patricia also explains how plants are often grown together in systems also known as group planting, as this goes to naturally influence and enhance the plants in the surrounding ecosystem, often attracting or repelling specific species which help to support the ecological balance. So this reflects a more integrated way of looking at plants as part of a living environment rather than isolated ingredients, which in the end, she said, also usually helped contribute to a healthier environment as well as quality of the product. Different plants are adapted to their environment, so a lavender in one country or in one area will not be exactly the same as another area, as it will need different chemical and biological processes to protect itself. So the benefits of working directly with the plants in the area creates unique products and allow for a more variety of aromatics in the end. Oh, yeah.
can you touch? It has a small, like bubbles. When you pass your hand, you release the oil. Or if it was very windy or something like that, she released the oil. And it's a way that she had to protect herself. The essential oil, it's like the immunitary system of the plants.
I see.
And it's also to attract some kind of insects and to get away that ones that are going to eat her.
Okay. I have to say I feel very relaxed after. So we're done?
I think, yes.
How many of those do you usually need? Like, how much is gonna come out of these 4 bags?
20 milliliters.
20 milliliters?
Yeah.
That's not that much actually.
No, and that's why an essential oil, real essential oil, it's expensive.
Yeah.
You need a lot of dry material.
Vamos a... Vamos para Peixão. Okay. So the car is full now. We're going to go to the farm. Yeah, learn some more about the different types of plants and their properties. So let's go. How do you say to make perfume? To make essential oil?
To make essential oils.
Yeah, in Portuguese. How do
Para
you...
fazer óleo essencial.
Para fazer óleo de essencial.
Essencial.
Essencial. De fazer óleo?
Então é parecido. Essential oil.
Essencial.
Óleo essencial.
Essencial.
É
Okay.
que é o contrário, em inglês é o contrário.
Sim. Não entendi, mas ok.
In English it's the opposite. We say essential oil.
Yeah.
And we say
Yeah.
óleo essencial.
Óleo essencial.
So
How many months of the year are you actually able to make essential oils?
every
Or
month
you
I can
change
do
depending-
something different. For
Okay.
example, in the summer I have to pick the fennel. In September I have to pick the pink pepper because it's when she's stronger. Rosemary, it's a little bit different. I can pick whenever I want. It's still very strong always, just like lavender. But springtime, it's the best. Definitely. The best.
After exploring the plants, Patricia takes me to her distillery for essential oils, where she takes me through the space and shows me how exactly her essential oils are made. This is where the raw plant material is transformed through a traditional distillation process using an Alambik, which has been used over centuries. The process is relatively seemingly simple, however, it does require a lot of time and precision as well as care, and you need to know exactly how to regulate the temperatures, and it also requires a lot of energy to create and distill the essential oils. She mentioned using up to 7 hours to distill 4 bags, in this case, of lavender of the raw material, which then transformed into 20 milliliters of essential oil.
1040.
Okay.
And the other it's 1040, so it's 280 of potence, of electricity.
Yeah,
It's
what?
a lot. You need a lot of electricity power to do this. We're going to use the rest of the lavender.
Plants are placed into the still, and we added a little bit of water.
The difference between the green one and the dry one is that the dry ones, it's going to give you more oil.
Okay.
Why? Because they are dry and the oil is here, so they have less volume
I see.
than the green ones. So you get a little bit more oil when you use the dry. I believe it's okay. I'm not going to put more today. Now I'm going to close this one. This has to be stainless steel. We call it 304 inox 304. But it's the same to make, a spirituous drink.
Yep. Yep.
It's the same. Less alcohol.
Do you use a specific type of alcohol?
No, just to clean. This is borosilicate glass. It's very resistant.
Heat is applied to the distilling flask to raise the temperature, bringing the water to a boiling point, vaporizing the materials, and managing the heat allows the components with a lower boiling point to evaporate first, meaning that the essential oil releases from the plant and is vaporized through a tube ice water where it is turned back into a liquid. Without the condensation and cooling step, the vapor would leave the tube as a gas and disappear, meaning that the oils are lost and vaporized into thin air. Luckily, this doesn't happen when the temperatures are managed correctly, allowing the essential oils and plant water to be collected in a clavinger. As the steam passes through the plant material, it carries the compounds upwards where they are condensed back into a liquid form, and as they collected in this jar, over time it would rest and the oil would naturally separate from the distilled water, actually leaving 2 products which both can be used to incorporate into final products. So one being the essential oil and the second one being the water, which is often used in cosmetics for washing your face, for example. So we have rose water as an example. Once collected, the liquid naturally separates into different layers with essential oils floating above the floral water. These two products are then used in different ways depending on their properties and concentration. Patricia explains that this is a traditional method of extraction that has been used in different forms across cultures for centuries. Her approach focuses on working with the plant material directly, respecting the process and the time it takes to extract the oils.
Okay,
Whoa,
that's a good solution.
that was good.
Yeah. Now we're going to put the oil here.
And then you have your essential oil.
Yes. Every drop counts. So imagine once that I was doing this and suddenly the little bottle makes poof.
No.
I even cry.
No.
It was terrible. Yeah. It happens.
That's like a whole day gone.
Yeah, a whole day. Yeah, you see, it's true.
Yeah.
It's a whole day.
Jeez.
So it's antiviral. It's one of the essential oils that have antiviral properties. It's okay. We use in snails to, here we eat snails.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, but people
Escargot.
like escargot, yes. So they put thyme to give the flavor. The plants.
Mm-hmm.
So we call it floral water
Mhm.
or hydrolat or hydrosol. There is different names to
call it.
this.
Seeing the process from start to finish makes it clear how much attention goes into something like that. The process itself is where the transformation happens and what takes so much time, care, and attention, as well as knowledge and experimentation to finally get the right balance of ingredients to make a very specific outcome for us to then smell and enjoy and use however we choose to. Yeah, it smells like aftershave.
They say it's the witch flower. Woo! Because it's like sage.
It smells very strong.
It's very, very strong. So normally people have in the bad energies, just like sage.
I don't like the smell, but
Yeah,
maybe it's because I have bad energy.
No, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's very strong.
Woo! Oh, that's so strong.
Yeah, it's like sage. Who?
Is it like gonna give me toilet things or something?
No. Only this one if you wait one.
I'm so grateful that I got to see this process, that I got to spend a day helping out and seeing how the plant goes from a raw material into a final product. I hope that you feel inspired to incorporate some essential oils into your daily, really savor it whichever way, and that you now have some new tools to help you create a nice experience for yourself. Thank you so much. Let me know if you like this video, and please remember to subscribe and comment which part of the video was your favorite. Have a beautiful day.